Alright, so today I'm going to briefly go over some things that I want you guys to know before coming to class today about taking direct quotes from the text and truly understanding what they mean. So in order to do that, we have 3 steps in order to get through understanding what the text means. So our first step is, what does the text actually say? So when you're reading a text closely, you want to make sure that you're exactly looking at the direct text from Of Mice and Men, which is the book that we're reading. The second step is, what does it mean? So actually gaining a better and a deeper understanding of what the text is actually meaning, or what the author is trying to get across. And then the third step is why it actually matters. So I want you guys to understand how to apply it to your own life, maybe using background knowledge or your own experiences. So going more in depth on the first step, what does the text actually say? So this means during the close reading, you're either underlining or circle the important quotes within the text. This step is simply identifying what actually the text is saying. So this should be during your first read of the text, and you're just gaining a basic understanding of what the author is trying to get across. For step number 2, what does it mean? This is when you guys are kind of doing your second read through and you guys are actually digging deeper into the author's meaning in the text. So maybe it's a little bit deeper. You're using reasoning, evaluating, problem solving, decision making, and analyzing. So this step is when you're identifying what the text actually means. So you're going further and you're wanting to make sure that you're providing strong textual evidence. And then the third step, why does it matter? So this takes place during your third read, so you have a better understanding of what the text actually says and what the author is trying to get across and what it means. And then this is when you do kind of that third, deeper step of meaning of, how does this actually apply to my life and why does it matter? Why are we reading this? How can I apply it to my own life, or why does it matter to life in general? So this is when you go deeper. This is what you make sense of what the text is saying, what it actually means, and now the actual relevance to the importance of maybe why the author chose to tell the story. So I'm going to go ahead now and go into an example of how to apply these 3 steps from the text that we read before this text, The Hunger Games. So in The Hunger Games, I took out the quote, "May the odds be ever in your favor." So this quote is very popular in the text, very well known, very important. And so we know that what it's saying is that the people in Panem are hoping that their odds are going to be on their side and in their favor, so they don't get chosen and they don't go into the reaping. So that's exactly what the text is saying, but going a step further and figuring out what it actually means is showing that there's a little bit of symbolism there, that the people say this to each other, kind of wishing them good luck, because it's kind of the last time that they may see the people they love and care for, and everyone's kind of in the same boat. They do this every year, and it could be any one of their, community members. So it's also a symbol of, wishing someone good luck and maybe saying goodbye. And then taking it a step further, why does it actually matter? You could relate it to your own self experiences, and maybe there's been a time where you wish you had another moment with someone, and you remember that last thing you said to them, and that could be for these characters in this book. Maybe they said, "May the odds be ever in your favor," the very last time. And they really wish they had one more moment with that person. And so maybe you're digging deeper into the Hunger Games society and maybe how it would look today. Maybe it would be different, but maybe it also would be the same. So that's an example of how to do the 3 steps of quoting from the direct text and inferring what it's actually meaning by the 3 steps. What does it say? What does it mean? And what does it matter?